What's going on, everybody? Right? This is Ross, the Burbank Misfits, and of course, I'm always joined with my wonderful, brilliant co-host, Miss Sarah Lace.
That's right, boo. And can you guys guess who we have here as our special guest for the day? This is the wonderful, the awesome Nade Nasty.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
So, Nate, for the people out there who have not had the opportunity to see your greatness, who's this dude named Nate Nasty?
What was the question? I'm so sorry.
Who are
He's
you?
who are
Who am
you?
I? Just who am I?
Who are you?
Um,
How would you describe Nate Nasty? Nate Nasty.
um, I'm a chill, normal guy that got very lucky to have a really great job. I yeah, I'm from New Jersey. I'm 26 years old. I moved to Miami and started doing porn full time when I was 22. Um, I shot my first scene when I was 19, though. I started in like the New Jersey, New York area shooting for some small companies and stuff. And then I
Yeah.
moved down to Florida, signed to Hussy Models, been with them for 4 years, and now I shoot for a bunch of great companies, directors, and with a bunch of amazing models and produce my own porn as well. So it's pretty sweet.
I didn't know you were in for as long as you've been in until I was doing my little research on him. I'm like,
Mhm.
he's been in that long?
People just really started noticing me like maybe 2022, maybe I feel like
Yes,
2020.
that's what it was. Because like I said, I know
Yeah.
he was around like after COVID, but I didn't know he's a before COVID person.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
like,
I didn't really break into mainstream before then. I shot for some companies up northeast, like shout out Freak Mob. That was one of the first companies I shot for when I was like 20,
that's
20 or something.
she lives with like she was a freak mob person for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
so
was.
that was one of the first companies I ever shot with when I was like 20 or something. And then I had a normal day job. I was a banker for a while. I worked in a group home, did had night jobs with, delivering pizza and stuff for extra cash, just normal stuff. And then
You're
I
the first
went down to
person that
Florida.
that said they were a banker. That's
Yeah.
that just
Yeah, I was a
I think that's
banker.
the first. Yeah.
I was a banker at Wells Fargo and PNC.
Okay.
And then
What was your favorite non-porn job?
my favorite non-porn job was I working at a group home because it was like the most fulfilling one. I like took care of like
Yeah.
mentally challenged adults, and
Mhm.
Mhm.
so that was definitely the most fulfilling, but didn't pay that great. And I worked there for maybe like 10 months or something, but then they had a bunch of layoffs because COVID, and I was like one of the newer employees. I got laid off,
That
which was a
sucks.
blessing in disguise. I was really upset about it at the time. It was right. I just had quit the bank because I was sick of that. I worked there for like 4 years, and it was just like, it was so boring. And then I did that, and then they got laid off, and then I went to Florida for the first time, and I had applied on all the agency websites, and no one ever answered me. But then I hit up See Him Fuck on Twitter when I went to
Yeah.
Florida for the first time, just to shoot with some small companies when I went down there. I hit them
Yeah.
up, and I didn't realize they were owned by my agent now.
Mhm.
Mhm.
My agent Riley was there the whole time. I thought he was like a PA or something. And after the
Mhm.
scene, he was like, "Do you still want to sign to Hussy Models?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And then a few months later, I moved down to Florida. So
I do realize
That's
some of the
awesome.
some of the people who like are, the agents, whatever, sometimes you can't tell that they're like, the person in charge. They just look like some overzealous fan sometimes. Not gonna say names, but you've seen the people who run some of these agencies. It's like, are you sure you're the owner? You're just not someone who's just here,
yeah,
So
for
yeah.
sure. But yeah,
Like some of them are just like so relaxed in the back that you're just like, oh, like low key, you're like, what are you here
very
for? Like,
This
what's
this
your
honestly.
job?
this fly on the wall or this person that's just here,
Mhm.
But the group home was definitely the job I enjoyed the most. It was
Nice.
chill. They just gave me like a budget, and I would well, I learned how to cook there because they would always have like a menu of like what I needed to make the dudes that day, and then they just have the
Yeah.
ingredients, so I would just have to make it. And
Yeah.
also, it was cool. Like they give me a
What
budget of like things to do with the dudes, so I would go to the movies. I'd be like, hey, y'all want to see this movie, and then and we'd go to the movies and shit. So
Yeah.
it was a chill job. It was fun.
what was your favorite thing to
Essentially
cook
giving them a
then?
sense of normalcy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna
exactly.
ask that next.
What was your
What
favorite
was the
thing
question?
you said you were cooking in there. I said, what was your favorite thing to cook in there?
Oh, I don't. Well, I mean, I just cooked whatever was on the menu for me to cook on that day.
Mhm.
But I don't know myself. I just like when I don't cook much for myself, honestly. When I do, I don't know. I make good salmon. I like
See,
make good
then that
good like
means the
bolognese
notes
sauce, you know. But I
that
don't
means
cook
the
much.
notes I got on you was incorrect then, because I tried to do extensive research on Mr. Nasty, and one of the things that is said out there in the world that's out there about you is that you love Italian cuisine and you love to
I
cook
do.
and that you
I
love to cook.
I wouldn't say I like to cook. I wouldn't say I love to cook. I do love Italian food. That's like I guess
Mhm.
I like all food. I'm like the least picky eater. I'll eat anything. Like I love trying new things, but I guess Italian food's like one of my comfort foods, I guess. Like one of my main ones I go to because I'm half Sicilian and half German. So I ate a lot of Italian food growing up.
Nice.
See,
Have you
I'm one
ever
of the
made the
most picky people.
pasta or the tomato sauce? Like, have you ever made the pasta from scratch?
Have I ever made pasta from scratch?
Yeah.
No.
I've always wanted to. Not even gonna lie, I've always wanted to.
It looks like a fun process. It'd be
Yeah.
fulfilling to eat it after, I'm sure.
See, I'm the most
Mhm.
pickiest eater in the world. I know I'm extremely picky, and but I love to cook. But
Mm.
I hate anything with noodles.
Yeah,
Anything
he doesn't like
food.
pasta.
Oh,
And then he
interesting.
also doesn't like tomatoes. So like spaghetti's like out of the
No,
question.
I like, stuff made that like, pizza, tomato sauce, or I love ketchup. I just don't like fresh tomatoes.
Got you, got you.
Mhm.
So like it's ew.
There's a lot of people that don't
It's
like
you.
tomatoes. I don't get it, but there's a lot of people that don't like them.
No, my nephew loves them. It just always seems like, but I'm a basic eater though too, because like if I got a sandwich, like I would only put mayo and ketchup on it, and that's all
Hmm.
I need. Like I don't need the pickles and tomatoes and the lettuce and the mustard and what's that other green crap? The relish. I don't need none of that crap. That just seems like an insult to the meal.
Well, people don't put relish on sandwiches
Yes,
usually.
they
That's
do.
just like a
They
hot
do.
dog thing.
Right?
They put it on that, and they put chili on the hot
What about
hamburgers
a
too.
what about a good horseradish?
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Like
See,
See,
I
on
like
a roast
veggies, so like I definitely will go for all of that. But like I've seen Rostar eat. He really like even when he gets the tacos, they're so like plain. And here I am like, nah, put everything on it. Put extras.
sandwich.
my friend made fun of me the other day because they made me shrimp tacos, and they had all the vegetables and stuff on it, and they're vegan. So all I had was the little tortilla, the shrimp, and I put the vegan cheese on it, and that's all I needed. They were like, I went out and got all this other crap. I'm like, man, this is all I need is vegan cheese and the shrimp. That's enough. And they made fun of me for it. I'm like, this is I don't need no damn
Yeah.
tomatoes. Ew.
See, he's crazy. He's crazy. He needs more veggies in his life.
I mean, I've been trying recently, but no.
One of my major
No.
goals this year is to eat better, so I've been trying to eat more vegetables and fruits and smoothies and taking my
Yeah.
supplements and stuff, you know.
I
Thank you.
I purchased a juicer, and I didn't have enough room on my countertop, so I put it in my cabinet, and I haven't brought it back down since.
Bro, you completely forgot about it.
I did not. I see it every time I open the cabinet, like, oh, I should be
You're like, oh yeah,
juicing.
I have that.
I bought a cook, I bought a recipe book and everything so I can make it right.
Hmm.
But and I've been trying to experiment with some salads, but it's like I got like mango dressing seasonings, so it can taste like food.
You should see, he went crazy. He bought like a dozen different like just like vinaigrettes and different dressings, different like flavors and stuff, just trying to like amp up his like salad intake.
I hate,
And
I
I'm like,
hate.
Star, you just have to find one good one and then just leave it at that. You
I
don't
Yeah,
like
need
but
all
I
these
like
different.
a good raspberry vinaigrette.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That
I
one's
think
my
I
Or
have
favorite.
one. I think I have that too. I just
or it's
know
not as
that.
healthy, but like a Thousand Island.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Ross? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I don't, no, no, no. I don't like Thousand Island.
Dang.
Sheesh.
Right?
Lost cause.
There's one that's like more orange than that. I think it's like French something, right?
The French one's good. But
Yeah, I like that one. Just
what
not too much, I'd say. The
about
most
like a
recent
honey
one,
mustardy one? I like
the
honey.
most, ooh, yeah. The most recent one I've had was actually a blood orange glaze. It has balsamic vinaigrette in it.
That's
It is
interesting.
really good. And mind you, I think that was more of like a marinade or something, but like I ran out of just dressing and vinaigrette, and I was like, you know what? I can't eat my salad dry, so I kind of like put it on there, and I was like, yo, this is good. So I'm not even sure if it's officially a dressing or just a vinaigrette, but it,
Works, it works.
yeah, it works because it says it's a glaze. So I don't know what that's supposed to be used for, but I use it for a salad. It's great. But since you said you like making salmon, actually for my birthday recently, we did one of my favorite meals, which is salmon with asparagus in a foil packet. So we
Okay.
just we threw it on the grill, even though we usually put it on the in the oven just because our oven's broken. But I'll like slice up some lemons, put that under the asparagus, and then basically make the like a bed of asparagus, put the salmon on top, and then I will melt butter and put it with seasonings. I like putting, for example, habaneros and honey, and then the other spices like kind of make it a little bit garlicky without overdoing it,
Yeah.
and it turns out really good each time. You just
So
throw it in for about 15 minutes and it's done. It's one of the easiest like meals you can
send me
make.
the recipe or something.
We'll do.
Y'all up here making me hungry talking about salmon. Oh
Same.
my God.
It's really good. And then we'll do it. We'll put all that like on a bed of rice or something when we're done, just to
Nice.
balance out that
I
meal.
haven't used my grill in so long, so I kind of want to go outside and just light it. Well, it's raining right now, but eventually light it back up.
But next time I'm in town, I'm gonna make sure we do some of that. That's
I don't think
exciting.
I haven't used my grill since the last time you seen me use my grill.
Yeah. When I was putting the sausages on there and I was like, oh yeah, it's so big. I always do something like that with an innuendo. I have to keep it dirty, keep
Yeah,
it fun.
you're recording for your video. Any
Exactly. I was like, yeah, I like multiple sausages at the same time.
so now I'm wondering like because I had this list of stuff that I found online about you. There's like how this stuff is actually accurate or not because it says you practice yoga regularly and you attribute it to your physical fitness. Is that even true, Nate?
You're asking me that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it said about you. Literally, it gave a
What?
big list. It gave a big list, and it says facts about Nate Nasty. And like
Where is it? What? Where the hell did you find
I
this?
told
I
you,
uh
I do doing my research.
I
Went on all
I
these sites.
don't do yoga regularly. I might have done it a few times with girls that I know that have been like, "Hey, I need to stretch," and they're like, "Hey, we could do some yoga." Uh,
Yeah. And
I
you're
try
like,
to I
I'll
try
stretch.
to this year and toward the end of last year, I tried to start like stretching more often. Like I try to stretch before bed in the morning, but I don't every day. Like
Yeah.
my physical fitness. I mean, I think I'm a pretty in shape guy, but like I I'm working on it. I'm trying to get some more muscles. So I've always been like a skinny guy. So I've been trying to work out like since toward the end of last year. And I'm trying to eat healthier, but no, yoga is not a part of my normal fitness regimen. I would love to like learn yoga and maybe make it part of it in the future, but right now I try to stretch a little.
Well,
Now,
maybe this is the perfect time to plug in my yoga YouTube channel. I'm
no,
gonna tell you right now, I am not a teacher.
she was
I can
You
admit
she was
really
that,
have a
bu-
yoga
but
YouTube
she
channel?
was
hold
she
on,
was
yeah,
bouncing on a ball earlier. Um, like she was bouncing on that ball
a yoga
earlier
ball.
while we were waiting for you to come on. She was like,
I'm
"Yeah,
just like,
I got this ball for my birthday," and she was just bouncing around, and I'm like, it looks like you're doing something else while you're just bouncing up.
looks like I'm taking dick.
Not, but no, seriously, I kind of want to go down this list to see, like, to say the
I'm curious.
debunking fake facts. You have two
Right?
cats named Riley,
They're
Well,
not
one
named
one
Riley.
named
huh?
Riley.
One's named Reese. One's name is Riley. Follow them on Instagram. The Dot Fur Boys.
See, no,
Oh,
see, and like on the list it said their both name was Riley.
No, it's Reese and Riley. My agent's name is Riley, and no, I did not name my cat after my agent. My cat I've known for about 12 years. So
okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna go straight down. Nate Nasty started his acting career in 2016 with a minor role in a sitcom.
a sitcom, no. I probably started my acting career in 2016 with doing some plays in college. But I've never been in a sitcom. I would love to be in a sitcom.
Right?
I've been in like porn sitcoms,
It
but
was
no, I did some plays in college in 2016 though. So that actually probably is the year I actually started acting.
what type of like I'm gonna ask you, what plays is it like Romeo and Juliet? Were you
No,
Romeo?
there was dude, this is so long ago now. I forgot what the one's called, but my one that the biggest role was murders. It was like a murder mystery one, and I was playing some German dude, so I had a German accent the whole time. And then they thought everyone thought I was the killer until I got murdered like toward the end, and I
Mhm.
was yelling at everybody, and then the lights went off, and then I got shot. But it was cool. I had to learn like a German accent and stuff.
That
I
sounds fun.
Yeah, it was fun. I think I'm a pretty good actor. I'm trying to get more. When it comes to porn stuff, I either like super gonzo, like hardcore gonzo stuff. Like some of my
Mhm.
favorite directors are like Darko, or like I shoot for a pot shot a few times a week, like stuff like that, or Jules
Mhm.
Jordan. But or I like heavy awesome acting stuff. Like I do some good awesome acting stuff for Mike Quasar and stuff.
mhm.
And
Nice.
I got nominated for Best Male Supporting Actor for one of my roles for him for AVN.
Okay.
It just passed. But you know how porn is. A lot of the roles are just like, oh, stepmom. Oh, what is that? You know, those ones
Yeah.
I don't like those ones as much. I take the scenes and I do them, but like I like the serious acting or
Mhm.
no acting at all. Like those, that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay,
Mhm.
I remember you saying this somewhere. I personally, I love the storylines. Personally, I love the storylines. I need to know.
like even like
Yeah,
like the corny ones.
I watch I mainly watch Girl
Those are
Girl.
funny.
I mainly watch
I don't mind doing. I still have fun doing them, but like the scenes I'm proud of are usually like my hardcore like
Gonzo.
crazy scenes or like my
Mhm.
like serious acting scenes where I'm like this is almost looks like a movie, you know. The
Yeah.
ones when they make me act like I'm a lot of the they either make me act like stupid or like make me act like a like ooh what you know
Right?
titties ooh it's
So
like
for
I
me,
call it
like
ditzy.
it's still fun for the right with the right crew and the right co-stars.
Yeah. Because sometimes it just ends up feeling like comedic porn.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
just can't keep a straight face. You're just like you trying to be all broody, and you're just like, yo, this is nothing like me, but okay, this is fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
see, for me, I need to know why you are having sex. Like, I
Because
need to know why you're there. Oh, okay, you got to school late and your teacher made you have detention. Okay, and then and then something happens there. Okay, I know why you're there. Uh, someone broke into my house. Oh, you're being punished for breaking into my house. I know the storyline. If I just turn
Mhm.
it on and then all of a sudden, like, I just see like someone's dick in someone's mouth, it's like, okay,
See, I barely
why?
get to
And it's
jerk off
basically a sex
anymore.
tape.
Yeah, I barely get to jerk off anymore, and when I do, it's usually for somebody else.
Yeah.
But whenever I do get to jerk off for myself, still now I usually watch my own scenes. But back in the day, I never watched the storylines because I don't know. I feel like when I jerk off, I'm trying to pretend the guy's me almost
Yeah.
Well, this is
vicariously. So like if it's some other storylines going on, I know it's not me. That makes it harder. Like I just need to like see the girls sucking or fucking a dick that I can pretend is my dick and then jerk off to like the motions of what the girl's doing.
I
Like
get it.
See, I mainly watch Girl, but or Girl in Machine. But the thing is like since I know the people now, it's really hard for me to watch anybody because like if I have shared bread with you, it's kind of like, oh, okay. Or if I've been with someone already, it's kind of like, I don't know if I can, sit back and
Yeah.
watch this individual because
I like
I'm
watching.
so. Go ahead.
I feel that. Yeah, I like watching my own scenes, or I have to be watching something in like Europe where I don't know nobody. My bad. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to interrupt
This
though.
No, no, no.
happened.
You're go ahead. This is show is about you, and but yeah, it's like
This is about
this.
you. So obviously we're gonna throw in our 2 cents, our experiences in it, but this is a little bit more about you.
Yeah,
But I will
but
say for me, I will say I'm not too picky about whether it has a storyline or not. I feel like it just has to be something that you can actually get into with like a certain level of intensity. And I
Mhm.
like it where they build up in intensity where in the beginning it's like a little bit like slower, kind of having that like build up, and then towards the end it's just like, all right, you pounding it, you know?
Mm-hmm. For
I
sure.
like that.
Yeah, I agree. The build-up's good.
I
But
think
in general, I watch cartoon porn.
You watch cartoon porn.
Yeah.
hentai.
See,
And
I never got that, and I honestly never got girl porn that much either. Like, I appreciate it and it looks beautiful, but like, I'm just waiting for the girl to start like gagging on a dick.
yeah, I get it.
You know, that's
Mhm.
just me personally, though. I totally
I'm gonna
get
tell you
it.
why.
I get it. It's beautiful,
I'm
huh?
gonna tell you why that I watch Girl. It's because like as you say, you put yourself in the situation. Okay, I know how big my dick is. you know. And it's like I can see like people who are in porn, some I can, compete with, some I cannot compete with. And it's kind of like if you have a mandingo, it's kind of like, you know what? Uh, I, I, I can't make you scream like that.
Hmm.
Well, you have something like, something not a mandingo, I can say, maybe. But
Hmm.
then it's like I can't give you that. So that's where my mind goes if I see a dude's dick, usually. So
Yeah, well, I can't really jerk off to a guy's dick that's like I can't jerk off to like a dread sized dick or like Girth Master because it doesn't look like my dick at all. I jerk off to a lot of like Adriano or like dudes like that whose like dicks kind of look like mine. You know,
Mm,
I can pretend it's mine. You know, so
yeah, I
but
feel like even with the opposite sex, I kind of do that too, where I look for scenes where the girl looks a little bit more like me, maybe like a little bit more like ebony or like Latina, stuff like that, where I can
uh-huh.
still kind of feel like I can put myself in there versus, I'm just not white, so I can't always imagine myself in that girl's position.
Hmm. For sure, for sure. Yeah.
Especially when it's like because I when I watch like just like other people's porn, I like watching like anal or sometimes like DP or whatever, just depending on it, because it feels like their reactions aren't as exaggerated, but they
Hmm.
have bigger reactions as opposed to just a regular boy girl sex scene.
Yeah. for sure. Yeah,
But it's not necessarily about getting railed by that many people. It's about just like the
the
moans or just
intensity. Yeah,
yeah.
for sure. I yeah, absolutely. I love watching like gangbang scenes and blowbang
Mhm.
scenes, but like in real life, I'd much rather get like reverse gangbanged, which I do a lot. But in
Yeah.
porn, I like watching gangbangs just as much because the girl's just like so overstimulated and being
Mhm.
flooded out, and it's just hot, you know.
Yeah, that's pretty much why I like it as well. Like in my personal life, I haven't really done gangbangs. I've done one one or two off camera, but as far
Mhm.
as like on camera, I really do more of like orgies and stuff. Not even reverse because I've done only like one or two of those and I've like it's been a while. But I don't know, I like seeing that overstimulation for sure. Kind of seeing them like almost like their eyes glaze over and they're just in that sex mode, like, yeah, just give it to me, you know?
Mhm. And sometimes though, during like the that just made me think because during like reverse gangbangs, the same thing kind of happens with the girls too. Sometimes if they have good energy and chemistry with each other, because then they're just like feeding off each other, like
Yeah.
on the dude, and they're also like eating each other's pussies and stuff if they're into that, and that shit gets really
The
crazy.
only thing that sucks about some of
Love that.
those
I mean, or
is that
orgy, same thing, obviously, but yeah,
some girls are straight and they're only gay for pay and they don't like doing it, and you can
mhm.
see it in their dang face that they are acting like they enjoy having the girl like going down on the girl and they don't. You can see it in their face, in their faces, like
Yeah,
on in everything. And no, that takes me out of it.
for
Like
sure. Well,
I
I
want
mean,
you.
when I like shoot my group scenes, usually like I used to just like try to like get a bunch of girls together and be like, hey, we should do the scene. But now I hit up like one or two girls that I know each other already. I'm like, hey, find girls that you already enjoy working with because
Mm,
sometimes it's hard when you get a bunch of you know
Personalities.
personalities.
exactly.
I'm gonna say it
Exactly.
like that.
Makes it more
Personalities.
genuine. It
Hmm.
like it makes it more genuine when it's someone who's already like worked together and you know they have that chemistry and that passion for each other on at least on screen. That you're just like, all right, let's put all of us together and have some fun with it. It
Hmm.
feels a little bit less like work as well, you know?
Yeah,
Versus when filming with someone new and you're like, okay, let me build the rapport up right now. Let me get to know them, figure out what their likes and dislikes versus when you already know that you're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have fun today. I feel like that point you're already that anticipation for that scene makes it so much better.
yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go down
Like I
this.
like when companies ask and they're like, "Oh, who would you like to work with?" Or who haven't you worked with that you've been wanting to, or who have you worked with that you want to shoot again? And it makes it like, "Oh, yay, you gonna get the best out of me
I
with
love
that,
when
with
I love
that,
when they ask me that. I send them a long list.
right?"
Well, and to interject this, now who are your top five that you haven't worked with yet?
Ooh,
That I haven't worked with yet.
Yeah, your top five
That I haven't worked with
you
yet.
have not worked with yet.
Who? That's a tough question. Um, well, three right off the bat that just popped in my head are Kira Nior,
okay,
Alexis Tay, um, Adriana Chechik,
okay,
um, last two. This is tough. Um, I've done a blow bang with Tommy King. I want to do like an actual scene with her, like a boy girl
yeah.
scene with her. So does that count as one?
That counts.
I think that counts. I would count that.
All right, so last one. Skin Diamond is my like
Mm,
all-time favorite, and I seen she just did. I don't think she's like really out of retirement, but she came back and did like one scene recently.
mm,
So if she ever does that again, I hope
we
I'm like the
were
one that
right?
has
we
booked
were
it.
just talking about skin
She
in some capacity
she's
about her
literally
coming
my.
back.
She was like, I grew up on Skin Diamond. I love Skin Diamond. So
And
I didn't say her. She would have been the first one I said, but she's kind of semi-retired at least. So I didn't.
Yeah,
But
'cause she was doing her music.
yeah,
she has the same birthday as me, actually.
really, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
we were just talking about that earlier because sometimes you don't know how many people's birthday is the same day as you until that day, and you see all the tweets or whatever. And there was
Mhm.
like a thread of people whose birthdays was the same day as me, and she was one of them. And I was like, "What?
It was it
Okay."
was it was like 7 people, and I jokingly
Yeah.
said to her, "I'm like, y'all might as well just all y'all come together, do a scene, and just call it February 18th, babies, and just have all y'all."
I wonder if anyone in history has the same birthday as me. When's your birthday, Sarah?
February 18th.
Oh, coming up.
No, it's
Wait,
past.
wait,
It
did
just
it happen
passed. It
already?
just
Yes, this
passed.
past Sunday.
It just passed.
Oh, happy belated.
Thank you.
Awesome. Ross,
It's
when's your birthday?
January 3rd.
Oh, happy belated to you too. All right. Mine's April 6th. I know I have the same birthday
Okay.
as Jack Stauber, if you know him. He's a musician. He's a good
Uh,
musician.
I'm not sure.
He makes like weird music, but it's good. And Paul Rudd. That's
I mean,
Okay.
at least you share with someone who doesn't age with a
huh?
vampire. He's a
Me?
vampire. No, no, no. Paul Rudd. He doesn't
Oh
age.
yeah. Yeah. No, no, yeah, that's good. Yeah, he's still he don't age much at
It's
all.
like he still looks the same way he did when he
And like
did Clueless.
yeah. I watched the first Anchorman the other night and I was just like, I'm like, this came out in 2004 or something. Paul Rudd looks exactly the same.
For real. Some people they're like vampires.
So I'm gonna go down this next one. The next thing, the next fact, quote unquote, about Nate Nasty, he owns a rare collection of exotic plants, adding to his persona as a plant lover.
I do love my plants. I used to have a lot of awesome plants when I lived in my tiny home that I have in New Jersey before I moved
Ooh.
to Florida.
Mhm.
It was like there's a bunch of big windows in there. So it's like all windows. So I had a bunch of crazy plants in there. But now I kind of travel too much to take care of plants. I only have like a couple like succulents, like
I
easy
get
stuff.
that. For
But
example, these down here, this one that you see,
yeah,
that one, like when I'm traveling, oof, sometimes it looks rough, but
that's a
I
real plant.
yeah. So this one, that top one, that one's real.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I have this one right here. That
Oh,
one
cool.
everywhere. That one literally goes all the way over here.
Oh, that's sweet.
That one's big. But yeah, they all came from one plant actually. They came from one plant, and I just kind of like, what do
That's
you
sweet.
call it? Some
Love
essential.
that. I have some gardens around my tiny home still that like are like annual plants, so they grow back every year. I just need to when I go there, I just need to go and like clean it out, get all the weeds out and shit.
Feel you. So, what is your favorite plants or flower?
My favorite plants or flower. I like bleeding hearts and lilacs. Lilacs just smell so good and they're pretty too. And bleeding hearts are just really cool looking because they look like bleeding hearts.
Yeah.
I actually have them tattooed on my leg. Both those plants.
Oh
So
wow.
that fact is true then. A that was one
Um,
of the facts on there that was like your favorite tattoo or something like that,
Yeah,
right?
it symbolizes growth and ambition. And that's right, his right arm. That's his right
what?
arm.
No, I had a. It doesn't. They were like my mom's favorite flowers, and they're also like my favorite flowers. But I don't know if it's my favorite tattoo. It's one of them, but it doesn't symbolize growth and ambition.
No,
That
no, no, it says one of your right arm.
um, my right arm. I
That's what
mean,
it's. That's what I'm just saying. That's
I got New York City and the Yankees logo.
I
I
mean
got
that's what it
some
says over here.
trees.
To get a tattoo in your right arm and it symbolize growth and ambition.
I got the New Jersey Devil. I don't, and then I got this. It's like a silhouette of like my sister, me, and my mom at like the Bronx Zoo when we were little from like a picture.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite tattoo. But I also really like the
Okay.
New York City one. But none of them symbolize growth or ambition.
I,
So that fact was
as
wrong.
I'm saying, like
Look at this.
the facts about you that's on the internet is incorrect. I'm looking at the April 6th birthday to see like if I know any of these people.
Mhm.
And like I
Really
went past 3 pages and I only know of heard of two of these people, Baroka James and Bobby Starr. Everybody else on these lists
Oh,
I've never
Bobby.
heard of.
Oh, they had the
Yeah.
same birthday as me? Cool.
Yeah, it's you. It was a list of like 25 names, but of that list, I only recognize those two names.
Got it.
They
Okay.
could be more popular, and I just don't know them because I don't know everybody, but I know a lot of people. But in those only two that I actually have seen their name before.
Well, I mean,
Right?
that's cool. I bet they're all super chill.
Well, I only
That's my
have
thing.
only have 3 plants. They're all the same plant. They're all mother-in-laws or snake plants.
Okay,
So they're
cool.
easy to
Yeah.
take care of because I'm lazy. Water
Yeah,
them
he
like
has the app. He has an app that tells him when to water them.
yeah. So it just says water your plants. Okay, I'll water them.
I just
Because
estimate.
like Whitney Wright was one who got me into who convinced me to get plants. So I got plants because she convinced me and
Because I know that one helps clean up the air,
clean
like
out
the
the
city.
area, the air
Mhm,
purifier. The only
mhm.
reason I have them. I mean, let's go to this list. Fake Nate nasty facts at this point. Nate is multilingual. He can fluently speak Spanish and English.
I know 12 languages. No, I'm joking. I only speak English. I wish I was bilingual.
Damn.
When I get out of the Ubers in Miami, I say Buenos noches. That's right.
Buenos.
That's right, right? That means good night.
Yeah, buenas noches.
So I no though. I don't know any other languages besides English. I would
Well,
like to. I
oops.
hope to be bilingual one day. Maybe learn sign language too. I feel like that'd be chill.
Oh yeah.
ASL or Spanish sign language.
ASL first, I'd say.
ASL, sign language, Spanish, verbal language. I would love to learn them both.
Yeah.
I tried to learn sign language before my arm went all haywire, and that thing is hard. I mean, I remember some of the letters, but that was college years, and I realized realized that was hard.
I know how to say thank you and I know how to say fuck you, if that helps.
The fuck is
They're
like the
pretty close.
So
No.
no, like
So thank
this is
you
thank
and
you,
then
and this is
fuck you.
oh,
So
this is thank you.
yeah, this
yeah.
thank you.
That's too easily mistakable. Why would they do that?
I mean, like, and only reason I
Because they
know,
did it on purpose. Well, because the thing is with fuck you, like you'll kind of like flick it, you know? You flick it.
Okay, I was gonna say if it's just like, what if you're just trying to say thank you to somebody and you
It's
miss
just
a little bit and then you get like punched in the face? They thought you're.
so I know I learned some of this stuff.
you
You
just
ever
say it
heard?
like this, so you're like, no, no, no. And then you do it again.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, have you ever seen the show called Switched at Birth?
Yeah, I haven't seen the entirety of it. I kind of like left after a while, but I have seen like the beginning of it.
And that's the only reason I wanted to learn it because I was watching that show faithfully. And I'm like, okay, I can learn some of this, and that was
Mhm.
it. Let me see.
It
Like
reminds
since
me, I just watched Echo. Have you guys seen it?
I seen 2 episodes and I quit.
That one's really good. If you like Marvel stuff, I would recommend that one. And they do a lot of sign language on there.
My favorite shows ever are the probably Breaking Bad and BoJack Horseman.
I love Breaking Bad. BoJack, I feel like it depends on the day. You know, I have to be in the mood for it.
As I love BoJack. It was
Do you
so
watch?
it's such a
Do you watch anime in general?
huh? Do I
Do
watch
you
anime?
do you watch anime in general?
I don't really watch anime myself. I have lots of friends that watch anime that I watch it with them sometimes. Like
Mhm.
I enjoy Attack on Titan and I enjoy what is it, Jujutsu Kaisen or something? Is that what
Yeah.
That's
hmm
wicked.
those shows
They all
seem
got nominated for Crunchyroll, I think.
yeah.
hmm
Both of those shows seem cool, but I don't really watch it. But
Yeah,
I would, I don't watch that much stuff besides like YouTube, honestly.
I get that. I've kind of been, or at least like just because the way I am, if I get bored with like Netflix and stuff, then I'll just end up watching stuff on like YouTube.
Hmm.
And recently, I've just been into Kitchen Nightmares, Kitchen
Oh,
Nightmares, and Hell's Kitchen.
I watch a lot
They
of Kitchen
they have
Nightmares and
all the episodes on YouTube actually.
yeah, and they got like Hotel Hell or whatever. All the girls.
Yeah,
See, she
I've been
she
watching.
know she knows that I can't watch Kitchen Nightmares because of my bad interaction with those people.
yeah. He was on
It's
set for one of the things.
I when I first
So
started
to
doing
say.
anything in entertainment, I was a casting director for reality shows. So I did like The Mole, Kitchen Nightmares, Flavor of Love 3, and stuff like that, like Real Chance of Love and America's Next Top Model. So that's how I got, started in all this stuff. And when it came to Kitchen Nightmares, like I was on like my government name is probably one of the most passing names in the world. So they called me in to work whatever to cast the fake people that eat at the restaurant. And so I got there the first day and they realized I wasn't what my name looks like. So they were very like very, very R word, like very, very racist toward me. And it was just like, yeah. And that's why I stopped doing anything with News Corp, Fox News Network after that because like I have an okay-ish resume when it came to casting, but it was kind of like, really? This is how y'all gonna do? Okay. And
Dang.
so that's why I stopped doing anything with kitchen. I don't even watch Kitchen Nightmares because of that.
Sorry to hear
Yeah.
that. Sucks.
I mean, it is what it is now because that was like, damn, I'm old. That was '08. But I
Yeah,
just
I
had
was
a
about to say 15, 20 years ago from what you had said.
yeah, '08. Jesus Christ, I'm old as heck. Damn. No, it
Right?
was it was 6 or 7. Yeah. Oh wait, because I had right before I moved out. Yeah. Damn, I'm old.
Mm.
Because both of y'all are. Yeah, that's when both of y'all were teenagers. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was.
Because actually, Nate, you and I both started the industry around the same year. I started in 2017. I was 19 also.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. So I was 11 in '08.
Right? Exactly. That's why I'm kind of like, well,
I was 25.
definitely not in the workforce at that point.
I was 25. I had graduated college and everything.
Right?
Well, at
I
least you
was.
graduated college, buddy.
I
Right?
mean, I'm in school.
Exactly.
I'm in school now.
Yeah,
It's actually,
I
I'm
want
getting.
to go back. I want to
I'm
go
getting
get
my
it.
doctorate right now.
I never got my degree. I didn't finish my math classes. I need the one that like the required math classes. So I might go back. I might go back and do some math classes just to do it.
yeah.
Like
But
That's
I
how I
am
am,
not
but with
good at algebra.
biology. I didn't take the biology classes that I needed to, like the sciences, because I hate science. Like the math, I was able to complete those credits in high school because we did what we call APDC. So we did the AP and then we did the dual enrollment as well. So I was
okay.
able to get math out the way, but science, I was just not good at it. So I couldn't complete it in high school. So I was like, well, guess I have to actually go to a biology class and like university and do all that, but I don't feel like it. I hate
Yeah,
biology.
I always liked science. I liked history. My best subject is probably English because I'm a good writer. Um, but math is I'm really good at like quick normal people math, like multiplication or like
Yeah.
adding money or like
Core,
you
Common
know,
Core.
just I'm really quick at like normal math like that. Like
Yeah.
better than most people, I feel like. But when it came to the calculus and shit, whew,
See, I always struggle with calc. The thing is, like, I understand finite, which is just story problems and probability. So I had to switch to that to do that, other than doing algebraic. 'Cause I couldn't pass algebra. But if you say, what's the probability that if you roll 2 die, you'll get an 8? Okay, I can do that. Because there's
Yeah.
only so many ways you can get an 8, and that's a percentage. I can do that. But when it comes to saying like 3 to the x squared plus 5 sigma to the pi squared. I don't understand what that stuff means. What?
Like,
Buddy,
Four?
I was a huge math nerd. So actually, to be honest with you, I used to compete in the like the math like triathlons and stuff.
Athletes.
Mathletes. I was a mathlete.
oh my
I,
god.
I actually had like my mom still has them at home, like my old trophies and all the like ribbons and medals and shit that I got. I even went to state one time. It was pretty insane, but I don't know, since I haven't practiced it in a while, I can't tell you that I'm a math nerd now. I can't really do it.
So
Obviously, I can plug it into a calculator. You give me a fucking
we'll
TS
both finish
84,
our
do it.
degrees. We'll both finish our degrees. I'll do your science classes, you do my math classes.
Right? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Hey, I mean,
But
since you're good at writing, you can write my doctoral paper.
oh my
I'm
god.
very good at writing, but I don't
That is the only thing I have now. Literally, the only thing I have to do now in my doctoral class is write this paper correctly, and that's been my struggle for a while because I'm more of a creative writer than a scholarly writer.
I'm more of a
So
creative writer too. I write poems and stories and stuff. I just published a book, but I can't tell y'all what it's called because it's published under my real name and I can't don't want to dox
I
myself.
understand that. I
Of
understand that.
course. Tell
How
me
many?
after. Or tell me like
Yeah, I'm
sort of
probably.
what it's about without telling
You
me
said it's a book of
what
poems,
it
right?
is.
Huh? No,
You
it's
said
not
the.
poems. This is not poems.
Oh,
I write. I might make a book of poems, but it's
okay.
about. Okay, I'll tell you what it's about. I could do that, and it's not published yet, but it should be by April. It's like in the process of being published.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, the All right, so it's about it's this, I'm trying to keep it. It's kind of simple.
Or you can just say, is it
Uh,
mystery,
It's
romance?
about a pig. He lives on a farm, and he's a pig, and he lives every day is the same in his little thing. People come and look at him, and he shows them his thing, and it's chill. He doesn't mind it, but he doesn't know much else. He doesn't know about anything else. But then this like rodent starts coming into his pen and telling him about the outside world, and then one day they wake up and the fence is open. And I can't tell you anything else because it would spoil everything because
Okay.
there's a big
That's cool.
plot twist at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's got some good lessons in it and
It
it's
kind
got
of
some good
it kind of
stuff.
reminds me of W.E. It's a W.E. Webb. That's her name.
Charlotte's Web.
Huh? Charles Webb. I mean the
Charlotte's
author.
Web.
Just because it's a pig doesn't mean it's Charlotte's Web.
Right? The
No,
first thing I
Everyone
thought
said
when
no,
nothing like Charlotte's Web.
but I know it's not gonna be that.
no. I was trying to think
Charlotte's
of the
Web's great
author.
though.
No, I love Charles Webb. Like
Mhm.
I just know that was you were talking like when you were talking about when you said the animal comes in and tells them about life. It reminded me of Charlotte.
Yes, but
E.B. White is her name, by the way.
yes,
E.B. White.
yes.
But no, it reminded me of Charlotte. I'm a published poet, but it's under my government name too. So, but that was a long time, long damn. Published in 2000, in 2001.
See,
Yeah.
my only accomplishment in that is in middle school we did what is called pine tree poetry. So basically for like, essentially they're trying to get people to be writers like at a young age. And so you just submit it and you get published for it. So for every year they have a different volume. So that was just like a little poem. Basically, it was like whatever you want to do, you can do it type of poem.
I will say this though, when that book is published, I'll buy a copy. I like to read.
Me too. And you better
So
sign it for me.
Hell yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
So I would definitely support. I love supporting people I know because it's like
Mhm.
we were just talking about I don't even know
Wait,
Lucky Star.
you
She
know what I
wrote
could do? I'm not trying to interrupt. I want to hear your story about Lucky Star. But what I could do is show you the illustrations for it.
Okay.
Ooh,
And
yes.
then you can try to picture it for yourself.
Yeah.
Give me
I
one
love
second.
that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, that book sounds really interesting. Just y'all can't see this, y'all. You're not looking at the video. She's over here dancing.
Now, I did not do the illustrations. I I'm a decent doodler, but I'm not like.
Oh, I can't draw worth crap so anymore. So,
All right. So
oh, that's
Oh,
cute.
that's
so
cute.
my friend Katrina made them.
I love the little girl like trying to look over the
So,
over the fence.
Yeah.
so
I
yeah,
like that style of like drawing.
yeah, she did
Oh,
great. So
that's
where they
nice.
come in, look at them every day. The rodent starts coming in. The rodent's name is Ralph. The pig's name is Walt. So Ralph
Hmm.
comes in and starts telling him stuff. Fence is open. And they're in the cornfields. I'm not giving you
Oh.
too many details.
Hmm.
Um, they're in the forest. They meet my cats in an alley.
Oh.
Cats tell them some stuff, so my cats make a cameo.
Hmm.
That's
They see
always
some cool
cute.
stuff going in the distance.
That carnival.
Oh.
Sees a pig win a pig race. He's like,
Oh. That's so cute.
I love the
then
little
he's
medal.
trying to tell the other animals about what's going on. Some of them believe him, some don't, probably. You'll have to see.
Probably.
I love that so much.
Mhm.
Now, I'm even more excited now. And
Real. That's so
gonna
adorable, you know?
he gonna hit us up a week later. You gotta wait an extra year for me to get you one. Be like, ah,
No,
the
I should be getting a bunch of
the,
copies and stuff once it's published.
the anticipation is gonna kill me. What's
Right?
wrong? What's wrong, bro? I've been waiting for Nade now. See, booked for 35 years.
No, I told them I want to publish it by my birthday in April, so that
Okay.
should definitely be done by
Nice.
then. So you're telling me a story about
Oh no,
another girl. I
I
forgot.
was just gonna say that I have Lucky Star, former former. I have her books, two of her books, in my
Mhm.
living room, and she's a former performer. So I love to, like, whatever that I know, like a performer, does books or some little things I can support. I support them. So I can't wait to see your writing. I can't say it's you because of government name, but you know I can definitely support.
Yeah, thank you very
Mhm.
much. I actually started writing this book in high school, and I wrote like the beginning, and I wrote like the end because I knew how I wanted it to end, and the beginning was easy. But then there was like all the juice in the middle, and it was like I typed like 40, 50 pages, and then I was like, it was just like too much. It was just too
Too
much. I
much in the
didn't know
middle.
what the fuck was going on. I just knew the beginning and the end,
Yeah.
and I was trying to add filler, and it was just kind of like, eh. So I wanted to finish it in high school, never did, obviously. And like few months ago on like the plane, I was on a flight, and I usually sleep on my flights, but I couldn't sleep, and I was going from Miami to Vegas, I think. And I just wrote it in my notes. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna rewrite this whole thing. I did it in like 2 hours or something.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
So it's not a long read. It's just like maybe like it's like I don't know.
It's like a kid's book to read. So
Yeah, it's like a 20, 30.
a birthday. Oh my Jesus,
Not
a
like
Like
bedtime,
a teen.
no, it's
bedtime
longer.
story.
It's way longer than that because my publisher said it would probably be for my ages like it would be good for ages like 12 to like 14 or like 11 to 14 or
Okay,
something.
Not
You know,
bad.
it's not like
Yeah.
it's like it'd probably take like 20 to 30 minutes to read.
That's
okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's not like a 5 minute story, but it's not like a chapter book either, which is what I originally was gonna do. But then I just wanted to make it short and sweet because there's like I knew the point of it, like what I wanted the meaning of it to be and like the lessons in it, and I knew like kind of like how I wanted to start it and how I wanted to end it. I just needed the juice. So
Yeah.
you didn't need too much juice. It just needed a little.
Hmm. For me, I am definitely an avid reader, so that would be a very quick read for me. For me, that is more of a bedtime story, like when. But for example, what was it? Last year or the year before, I hit my highest reading streak, which if you have like the Amazon Kindle, you can find insights is what it's called. And
Yeah.
then my reading insights,
Yeah.
2023, I read 92 books. 2022, I read 128. So that was the most
Wow.
I've read in 1 year. Was
I
100.
have never read that many books in my life, but I probably read a few books a year.
Yeah.
I I usually read stuff not like that. I read like a few of my favorite books. One was called When Breath Becomes Air, and it was about this it's about this it's a true story. It's a brain surgeon, and he started writing this book about like his experiences as like a brain surgeon and stuff. And he got brain cancer while he was writing the book. So then the book becomes about his experience having brain cancer as a brain surgeon. Then he dies, and his wife finished writing the book.
Oh wow.
It's pretty crazy. That was a great book. And then another one was called 3 Minutes for a Dog, and it's about this guy who's lived in an iron lung. You know what iron lung is? It's like people that polio used to.
Yeah.
He lived in an iron lung his whole life. Like he's still alive. The dude's like in his mid or late 70s now, and he's lived in this iron lung since he was like 10 or something. But he's pretty optimistic, which is pretty inspiring and crazy. And he wrote this book with his mouth,
Oh
Wow.
wow.
like
Okay.
with like a
Which is
you
like
know
the
Like a
clicker.
pencil, like
yeah. So that's it's pretty crazy. Um, so those
I have
are
a I have a
two of my
question.
favorites.
I have a side question, and this goes in with what you're talking about because it's the last fact, the last fake name nasty fact. It said that you are an active. He is actively involved in animal welfare charities and contributes a lot of his income to the cause. Now, if that's like, and like I said, like it goes with what you're saying because your animals, your pigs and stuff like that, and the book you
your
read.
pigs.
I wouldn't say I have like an active charity I donate to or anything. I like and my grandma donates to a lot of animal charities. She gets all them shirts and shit.
Oh.
But I I donate money when I sometimes like I
So
always
you so you
round
so
up
it's
whatever it has to like round
so it's
up on the
partly
things
true.
I always
So it's partly
like
true.
you know you know I don't have like an active place I donate to though. Maybe that's something I should do.
No, I'm just saying like
Okay.
that's one of the name nasty facts out here. And it
Mm.
actually say you had three cats, and I read somewhere else where it said you had two cats. Thank
I
Riley.
have two cats. I
Yeah.
have two cats.
Well, it said actually said it said you had three felines, and then I seen somewhere else where it said you had two cats, and then it said the name Riley, two Rileys instead of what you say your cat's names are. So those out
I
there,
have
okay, we just
treats.
went through a list of fake Nate Nasty facts from this page that said it was about Nate Nasty. It also said you were nominated for an award in 2017. So let me look again.
I got nominated for my first awards in 2023. Yeah, last no, my first award.
Actually,
I got nominated for best male newcomer AVN in 2022. And then last year I got nominated for my first X Biz Urban X and a bunch of AVNs. I didn't win any, but I got nominated for 6 AVNs. Well, three scenes I was in, and then three first ones. And then I won a flesh bot. That was my first award I ever won. So
Oh, okay. Congrats on
this page
that.
actually said, and it says my quote: Nate was awarded best newcomer in the acting industry in 2017.
yeah, they can leave it, but but
Eight nasty facts debunked.
And that's why I was like, 2007, did he start in 2007? And so I didn't write that one like down, but I kept the page up. And I'm like, because it also said Nate Nancy had worked in top tier fashion brands such as Versace and Armani.
they should hire me.
Okay,
right?
these are the fake Nate Nasty facts. I'm gonna send you this link after the podcast. So you see, like I'm not lying.
Right?
Right now, I'm rocking. What is this? Forever 21. This is Forever
Right?
21. And Alligator Jesus.
Alligator
I I
Jesus.
was
Oh my
wondering what
God.
that
He's a
was.
jeweler. Look him up on Instagram. It's my boy.
Yeah, I was
So yeah,
curious
so
what
we
that
we just
was.
went through a whole bunch of fake. I just call this the fake Nate Nasty fact.
Fake
Okay.
fact.
But this is what is out there that's said to be true about you, about what you like to do. Nate Nasty facts.
Yeah. Well,
I think we debunked almost all of them,
I
and
No,
mean,
only one of
they were
one or two
all
of them were true.
they were all good things, though. So let's just pretend it
Right?
didn't happen.
and I think one thing,
Right?
I think
I
one of
donate to charity. I do yoga, and
you're bilingual.
You're
But
I'm bilingual.
multilingual.
I donate to charity. I do yoga, and I worked for Versace, and I won Best Newcomer in 2017.
I mean, hold up.
Right?
Hold up. One of these things was true.
Right?
That
Exactly. That's
like
what I was thinking.
he liked Italian cuisine.
I do
That was
Italian,
that
and
was accurate of
I have
ours.
two cats, but only one is Riley.
Right? Like that,
Oh,
because
God.
mind you, it said he first started 2016 in a sitcom, and then the very bottom it said started 2017. So I was like, huh,
Yes, and I mean
math ain't mathin'.
that's why I wrote that like on there. I don't know if these are true. Like
Yeah, he
it's
put
like
parentheses. I don't think this one's true.
I'm like it's just like I try to do research on everybody without saying, yeah, can you tell me some facts about you? It just so I know some talking points when I'm not going through like a PR person. I'm
Oh,
like,
this was fun though. That hearing all the
You're like, damn, they know more about the fake me than I do.
and
did I donate to a charity?
Right?
I mean, at least it said some other stuff, but it was because it said you live in a luxury apartment and you own a Porsche 911.
Oh yeah.
It's
No,
like
I have a
when
no. I live in a normal house in Vegas, and I have a tiny home in New Jersey, and I have a Jeep in New Jersey and a Chrysler here. No Porsche.
right? It's like when Roster and I don't know what we were doing, but we looked up like net worth, and I was like looking at them, and I was like, there is no way in hell. There's no way in hell. Like it was saying my net worth was like 13 million or whatever. I was like, I don't know where the fuck you got that number from. You added my content and what it's worth, maybe. But
You look it up. Yeah, it's
I'm
like
like, I got a Jeep Compass, okay? Like I bought my
What's mine
first
say?
like
Could we
newer
find that?
car.
your
What?
Nate Nasty, Nate Worth, $1.7 million in 2019.
Oh my god! In 2019, it was probably like negative $2,000.
See, I feel that. That's why I'm just like, no, that's not even close to true, but I love it.
Now I'm doing all right though, but I'm definitely not a millionaire.
I mean, I
But who knows? Yeah, maybe if you added up how much my content's worth, it's possible. I have a lot of content. I have like 300 scenes or something.
Right.
Like,
That's what I was thinking. I was wondering if they were kind of making a value to those and then adding that up. But on
yeah
average,
for
it says that I'm at 500K.
I see on here
Is my estimated net worth.
it says you're one to 5 million.
See, like there's different ones that say different things, but I'm like, well, I guess you guys know more about my net
It's
worth than I
okay.
do.
Y'all are ballers. I'm small time over here. I eat Roman noodles for dinner. And I don't like
Exactly.
pasta, and I'm forced to eat Roman noodles. So like to see
Right.
that's why I don't like pasta because I'm forced to eat Roman noodles every day because I'm poor. So they don't even list my net worth. So
Goodness. But still, All the fake facts debunked.
So, I need to get what. So, what do you have coming up that we all should be looking forward to?
Things I might be that you might have to look forward
Or
to. Okay, well, I mean, I release new scenes 2 times a week. They're all amazing. You should look forward to all of them. I I maybe there's a couple things, but I can't say too many details. I may be getting a contract with a company very soon.
Okay, good
Um,
luck.
I'll still be able to shoot with a few of my other favorite directors, but that will be very good for me and also my fans who like watching this site, which is a lot of them because it's a similar site to my content that I shoot.
yeah.
A little hint. I I may be having this other site launched as part of another bigger network where it's just me as the male talent, and I just have different girls that I shoot with. So there's a new site that might be getting launched with just me. I may get a contract for this other website that I shoot for a lot, and I have new content coming out all the time. So definitely have to look forward to that. I was gonna say one more thing. Um, uh, oh, I forgot.
It's okay. So then where can we find you?
Real quick, I just want to say this, Sarah. I don't know if you
Yeah.
can see this too, Nate. I love that sunset behind her. You never sang it
Oh
before
yeah.
during the
Oh,
show.
beautiful.
I love
Beautiful.
that sunset. We were looking at like
Mhm.
this that orange. I'm like, that is so. I'm sorry, but go ahead. Where can they find you?
Oh, okay. Twitter or X would be Nade Nasty XXX. Um, Instagram Nade _ nasty. All my links is gettingnasty.com. That's GETTINNASTY. That has all my links on it. OnlyFans, just Nade Nasty. Pornhub, look up Nade Nasty.
Really?
Yeah.
So everybody, make sure you go out there and support all he does. Like this has been just a, debunking Nate nasty facts episode. The fake facts of Nate nasty debunked.
hmm
Sarah, where can you find you really quick?
So you can find me on iamsarahLace.com. All of my links are on there, my social medias as well. And you can even find the Burbank's Misfit podcast website on there too. If you guys want to find it on there. Bam.
I am Ross RWSTARR on Twitter and on Instagram, burbankmisfits.com. That says almost everything that we do. I need to update it. Burbank Misfits on Twitter, the Burbank Misfits on Instagram. Again, Nate Nasty, thank you for coming on. You are fantastic, and I love going through these damn fake facts about you, so you can set the record straight about He's like, these will be true one day. I will get my awards. I will
Mhm.
I will
to more
donate more
charities.
money. I will start doing yoga.
Right?
I will learn. I will love to cook more.
I will learn languages.
And
Right? You gonna be multilingual.
we will see everybody
Matt,
next week.
right down in the middle of a scene that starts speaking other languages. Oh my god.
Right? For real.
Be in the middle of a scene and be like, I don't know, I don't know Espanol. Then, hey, mommy.
Oh no, I was doing a pop shot with some beautiful Hispanic girl recently, and she said like something leches, and I was nutting on her, and I was like that.
Yeah. Dame tu leche.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
What does that mean?
Something
Give me
milk.
your milk.
I know it's something milk. That's all.
It literally is give me your milk.
Love it. Love it. Luckiest man in the world.
I love that.
Oh God. Well, we'll see you all next week. Make sure you follow
Yeah.
him on all social media networks. All right. Peace out, y'all.
Thanks for having. Wait, follow my cats too. The Dot Fur Boys on Instagram.
That's right.
Dot Fur Boys. All right, peace out, y'all.